What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog, man. Today is actually an auction day. I didn't realize that there was an auction today, and it's going on in LA. It's RB. It's an RB auction. So let's go watch it, right? I love watching the auction for the purpose of this. This guy right here. This guy's awesome. Okay. So, uh, it looks like they're on single axles day cab right now, but man, 955,000 miles on a day cab. Trust me, 400,000 miles on a day cab is already rough enough on that truck. When day cabs go stop and go all day long, stop and go all day long. That wear and tear on that truck, it's so much higher. Not from everything, from the front all the way to the back of that truck. So you don't put too much value on these day cabs, man. I mean, like the reason I'm doing this because there was somebody in the comment below ask about how the auction works. So basically, how it works, right? You go to, let's just use RB auction for example. RB auction, you go to www.rbauction, which is right here up top, right here up top, right there, and it you as soon as you go in there, you sign up. It's going to be on the top right corner, I believe. Once you signed up, you fill out all the pertinent information and everything. There's a two-step verification. Number one, it's going to be, I believe, if I remember correctly, it's going to be you verifying your phone number, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but it has something to do with that, right? You verify you as a person, that you're not some kind of freaking spam or whatever, right? And then the second step verification is that you put in your information in there, as far as like uh, bank account, like debit card, credit card. I think they're only looking for debit card. Once you verify your debit card, they give you this where it says credit remaining right up here. It says on there 25,000. That's the second step verification. Once you're verified to the second step, that's what you're gonna get is 25,000. Me, I have no intention in increasing that because I don't intend to bid anything no time soon, because these prices are crazy right now, and I'm gonna show you why. But anyway, let me continue on before I get sidetracked. So once you get second step verification, you are allowed to bid on the website. Everything is all right there. It really is not that difficult. I know it seems a little bit intimidating, but it's not. It really isn't. It's very, very simple. If you know how to use like an app on your phone, you can navigate through RB auction. Okay. Um, you can also, they also have an app. You can do all of this in the app, but I suggest doing this on the computer, because on the computer it's a lot more friendly, user friendly. On the app, especially with the Apple, it's not very user friendly. It catches a lot of error a lot of times. That's why I don't use it on mine. When I had an Android phone, I was using it on an Android, but not this time of the year. Oh, I mean, not this time. I have a different phone now. Now, let's look, right? Let us look for something that is closely similar to my truck, okay? Let's go look for something like this is what sold today. This is where I'm scrolling to right here to the left is what sold today. Okay, so oh my goodness, look at this. It's a 2014 Freightliner with 883,000 miles. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's got a condo in it. It's not a small cab like this one, but 883,000 miles? Woo, $40,000? I mean, I guess you could, if you get really lucky, it's okay. But with the gas prices raising or increasing the way it is now, man, don't do it, man. Don't. I mean, oh my goodness. Like, okay, let's look at this. 2015, 272,000 miles. That actually makes more sense. You have some right here that are like, I mean, that's still a little high. Like, I think you should be around 40,000 on that. That's okay. So when I bought this truck, which was The beginning of 2020, right? I got this truck for 18,000. Small cab. The condo trucks at the same mileage where I got this truck for were going for 32 at that time. So at 600,000 miles, 32,000 for the condo, and the Walmart trucks were going for 38 because Walmart have they have they've proven themselves that they have a better maintenance program. Okay, so anyway, your regular fleet trucks were about 32, 33. Your Walmart trucks were about 38 to about 40 at the same mileage, 600,000. That's when these fleets usually get rid of these trucks. Now, look at today, man. It's so crazy, man. It's like, I mean, look at this one. Okay, this exactly what this one right here. You see how that cab is smaller, so that looks like about the same size as this truck. At 637,000 miles, $72,000. That's almost seven or one, two, three. That's almost four times. It's pretty close to four times the amount what I paid for this, man. I mean, I know. Actually, last year's market is the same price. As a matter of fact, the fuel was cheaper. I'm sorry if I'm getting fired up with this, but they just get so fired up like how people think, how it's like, especially fuel is now, I mean, I'm doing 65 cents to the mile. That's how much it costs me to move this truck every mile, 65 cents. And if you're taking a load under $3, man, you're already screwed. And if you paid for that truck at 80, 60, $80,000, oh man, come on, what are we doing? I don't know, what are we doing. i'm I'm trying to wrap my head. I'm sorry, my the mic might be getting okay. So I'm trying to wrap my head around this thinking, this process of thinking on, okay, if you were at this price point, I say if you were doing like 30 of them, if you're buying 30 of them at the same time with those kind of mileage, I mean, it's okay to take that gamble, but if you're at the auction, do you really have freaking $2 million sitting around? I don't think so. I mean, I hope you do. If you do, man, good for you. But if this is where you're getting into, no, no, not at this market, not at this price. That's why the last video I'm saying is the price to fuel, the price of the truck, and the price of the of rates of freight is not balanced. There's this way off, man. It's like, normally you go, it's like a scale, right? You go up, you go down. Normally it'll be just pretty close to even, right? Up and down, and whatnot. Nah, this time around, I mean, it's just I haven't been in the market that long, but I know, like, I've been doing research on numbers and stuff, but because I really am a numbers guy. I like statistics and stuff like that. But anyway, this today is like this, man. I'm telling you, it's not it's not normal. There's something wrong, and I don't want to get in between in the middle of that. I'm just gonna do my thing. We're gonna keep this truck. This truck runs just fine. A small cab and everything. We're not the prettiest one out there on the road, but definitely we're making money. You know, that's how we're just gonna have to continue on. We cannot compete with these guys. Like some of these guys, hopefully they have a plan. They have a better plan than just bidding and then putting a driver in it and go on with it. I hope they have a better plan than that because of these prices. That's not good, especially these people that are buying these day cabs and these single axles. Man, day cabs and single axles, those trucks take so much beating because most day cabs have they're local. When you're stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go all day, that's hard enough on the vehicle. Now when you do that stop and go for 500,000 miles, whew, you go ahead and multiply that hardness by a lot more than that. Ooh, yellow truck. Just see a yellow truck right here. It's a yellow W900. Let me turn it around. Let me turn it around. Ah, come on. Come on. Ah, okay, there he is. W900 flat top. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one I like. Might not be able to bid on auctions at the moment or get a different truck, get a newer truck, but we sure can walk the yard and admire these other trucks. That yellow truck that was back there, he's already gone. I don't know where he left. I was looking for him. I was gonna record him and use it as a thumbnail. Ah, never mind. There goes one right there. It's a Peterbilt. Still a nice one though. Got some of them right there. Look at that Freightliner. Cab over. That's nice. It's for you, brother. And then you got another one. I like that orange one. That's a nice look to it. Damn. Expensive though. That's too pricey, man. I mean, I see those trucks all day long sell for, like on Facebook, they post them for like, I don't know, 220, 270. That's ridiculous, man. Who pays that much for a truck? I mean, like if it was like a condo with a bigger cab, I can see that, but I don't know. If you're gonna live in it, right? If you have you don't have no rent, no house payment or whatever, and just live in a truck and just work with a bigger condo, it's okay. So basically, that's the auction. Now, let's just say you won an auction, right? Let's just say the price are good at the auction right now, and you won an auction. The end of that process would be you get an email, you get a verification that you won the auction, and then they give you information on how to pay for the item. That could be either cashier's check or wired money, I believe. That's the only two options. But once you pay, then you get another verification that you paid, and then that's a receipt for you to bring to the auctioneers or the location where the item is located or the truck is located, and then you show them that it's a certification that you paid, and then they just check, and then boom. I also suggest that you call the location before you travel there. Me, I did not do so, and when I got there, they had no idea I was coming. And you know, even though on their email was saying that I had this many days after I paid for it, I had this many days to pick up the item, and at the same time, before when I won the item, I had this many days to pay for the item. So really, a lot of their policies are against you, and you know, I mean, I don't know, I guess you take it how it is, but I would say you call ahead and let them know, hey, I won this item right here, I already paid for the item, is this item ready to go out the yard? Basically that's it, because they were not letting me out the yard when I came there, and it took a couple hours to let me out to verify information and stuff like that, but that's it. Other than that, right now, I do not suggest the auction at all, especially the auction, because you're taking a gamble at auction, right? You don't got no warranty nowhere. So if you're paying that kind of money, I suggest you get some warranty, you know? So that's why I don't suggest an auction right now, especially at the prices, man. So that's it. That's the auction. That's pretty much how they go. Really not that hard. Like I said, it seems intimidating, but it really isn't, right? Because you're putting a lot of money on the line, but it really isn't that bad. But we'll see y'all in the next video.